I turn around.
Go that, please don't.
What's up, MP?
Have a great game, boss.
And here were the Memphis Grizzlies, focused on the task at hand as they came into the arena earlier on. And so off the tip, it's Memphis. Each team has played more than just a few games. This deep into the season, Doris, is it too early to call a team or a player a surprise?
I think so, because the year is so long. So often we'll see a team in the first 20 games either outperform or underperform what we expect, and they'll usually find their level.
In this one, guys, MP and Ja Morant going head-to-head. Now the first game going against them. MP's team losing.
When it comes to a player that can do it all, a guy that's equipped with insane skills and unbelievable athleticism, that guy is Ja Morant. The competition doesn't get more difficult than this.
And perhaps a bit of a feeling out process, but I expect it won't take long for them to get it going and put on a show.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. The lengthy post tandem for him, Jackson and Adams. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Kennard in at small forward.
Oh, that's a great setup by MP. This guy is as unselfish as they come.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. 4-point game. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks. And
that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's MP. 11 points last game. It's stolen by Adams. Kennard with the ball. Now defended by MP. Morant against Irving. Now the pass to Kennard. Good on the triple.
Well, this is how Luke Kennard made his way to the NBA. The knockdown three. Good night.
Bane against Irving. Took him no time at all on that one.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Morant surveying the D. Bane against Irving. Bane, no good.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
MP passes to Hardaway. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Irving finds MP. 5 to shoot. Bane against Irving.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Bane passes to Morant. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Bane with the screen on MP. Outside, Bane. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
It's like reading a picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
Holmes with a screen on Morant. Oh, Holmes in position. And Holmes throws it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Morant passes to Bing. Here's Jackson, defended by Jones. Shoots from the block, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
Dallas making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. Memphis also making some changes. Tillman's checked in, and Marcus Smart is subbed in for Kennard.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Doncic outside. Knocked loose. Back to MP. Off target with his three. Memphis has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Morant with it. Boy, he was something else against Utah. On the wing, Doncic. Guarded by Smart. Oh, and the jam by Holmes.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Here's Tillman. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Doncic kicks to MP. Jones sets the pick for MP. Down low. And Jones slams it in.
Now that's how you orchestrate the pick and roll. MP with the great feed there to his teammate.
Smart against Doncic. Smart passes to Bing. Wants to get it to Morant and does. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Richaun Holmes.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Powell, he's checked in for Richaun Holmes. Williams comes in for Derek Jones. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Tim Hardaway Jr. The Grizzlies also making a change. Body's checked in. Williams a screen on Morant. Floats it up for Williams. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Floats one. No good that time. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Mavericks ahead, leading by just 2. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Williams is out there with Irving. Then it's MP. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Powell in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Well, Ja Morant might be right-handed, but he looks to drive left. When he was a kid, he broke his right arm flying off a trampoline. Now that arm is shorter, and actually, that right hand is smaller too. He says, that's why I dribble with my left hand. I'm able to control the ball better. In my head, I think I'm left-handed. Back to you.
Trade secrets, right, David? Hey, thanks for the report. The Mavericks shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
The free throw drops for Powell. Great. You look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted. Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And it goes down 2 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Bounce pass from Smart. Here's Jackson. The Mavericks pull it in. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game? Offensive rebounding or the lack thereof. A lot of one and done in that game.
You know, if you're going to create more points, you need to create extra possessions. And getting wiped out on the boards kept that from happening.
Greg, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
Dallas making a switch here. Holmes checked in. MP finds Doncic. Back to MP. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Let's give major credit to MP. He was outplayed in their previous game, but tonight he has brought the fight, and it has been an absolute dead heat.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Luke Kennard comes in for Josh Christopher. Smart, wide open, he fires. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
MP passes to Holmes. It's hauled in by Adams.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
To the paint. And Adams with the slam.
We call that solid fundamentals. Luke Kennard finding his teammate on time and on target.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And just miss after miss right now. Pass to Kennard. Outside, Smart. Back to Kennard. Irving against Jackson. And he makes good on the layup. And now an 8-point Memphis lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Irving. Still a ways to go between now and the 3-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
You look at Bane. He's got a place in the 3-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more. And as we get closer to the 3-point contest, once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
1:14 left to play in the first half. And it's Morant missing. Mavericks trailed by 8. Pass to Doncic. Looking to end the run. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Clark. Kennard with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. And Adams kicks to Morant. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Holmes. MP outside. To Holmes. Out to Doncic. Launches a 3, and Rashawn Holmes gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Wow, quick trigger from Luka. Ready on the catch to release and fire.
Dallas making a switch here. Irving's checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. And that one's good. Morant.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Jones with the screen on Morant. MP going in strong.
No, sir. Jackson Jr.'s shot blocking abilities, part of why he was a top 5 pick back in 18.
Bane kicks to Jackson. From the line, and there's Bane. That's good on the assist by Morant. Bane's got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back to the action in just a minute.
In the West, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Little love going to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Just another big-time.
And now coming back to this game, a strong first half for the Grizzlies.
The offense is clicking right now. They're moving it well.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. One of the stories here, Marcus Smart getting it done today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. The lengthy post tandem for him, Jackson and Adams. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Kennard in at the small forward position. MP dishes to Jones. Away against Kennard. And here's MP for 3. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Dishes it to Morant. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Inside. Here's Jackson. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Well, Doris, some question, as you know, the move that Dallas made last season acquiring Kyrie Irving. They gave up a lot for sure.
Boy, they sure did, Kevin, and it was a high-risk move that obviously fell flat. For this organization, it has been trying to get the right mix around Luka Doncic. That is the key for them to succeed.
Bane for 3. He doesn't hit that one.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have, just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Dallas moving the ball around. Jones sets the pick for MP. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Bane looking around. Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. And again, Memphis no good. And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Well, with the new season underway, we get a look at the new class to enter the league with the rookie race. All these rookies have done a good job adjusting to the NBA as they look to take home the Rookie of the Year honors at the end of the season. You look at MP, not in the top 5 currently, but he's amidst some terrific talent nonetheless, and there's still plenty of time for him.
And he's enjoyed a very solid start to his rookie campaign. Things have gone pretty well for him thus far.
I'm impressed by his contributions. A few of the other rookies are getting a lot more attention, but this guy's playing a valuable role for them already.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Boy, there's just a brute strength and physicality about Steven Adams. This guy knows his role and plays it to perfection.
Dallas calls timeout. When these players get to the free throw line, it's nearly automatic. The 2K leaderboards show us this month's free throw shooting percentage leaders. Well, you look at Kennard, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line, and it's nearly automatic.
And during that time, guys, he's been an absolute dead-eye shooter from the free throw line. His concentration just never wavered. They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
And part of the show tonight, Doris, Kyrie Irving's phenomenal handle.
Hey, Kevin, if you ask any NBA player who their favorite to watch is, many will come up with the name Kyrie Irving. It's the ability to have that elite handle, the footwork, the creativity, the ability to shoot a jumper, the pull-up, the lay-in. This guy is absolutely amazing.
Doncic is checked in for the Mavericks. Memphis also making some changes. Tillman's checked in, and it's Clark in for Jaren Jackson. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. MP against Morant. Outside, Bane. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, the Mavericks' all-time great Dirk Nowitzki this summer was enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame and received a huge statue outside the Mavericks arena. The iconic one-legged fadeaway immortalized in bronze. Inscribed on the base, loyalty never fades away. 21 letters, one for each of his 21 seasons playing in Dallas. Kevin?
Isn't that something? Great stuff, D.A. Thank you.
Boy, a knockdown in the corner. Hardaway Jr. making it look easy.
And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Morant finds Bane. A 3-ball. And it's Morant missing. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Doncic. Doncic gets it to go inside.
Luka, one of the most prolific drivers in the game, and boy, does he make a pretty move there.
Morant against MP. Payne for 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And then Jones with the jam.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
To the inside. Morant. Good and Smart gets the assist. 8 points for John Morant.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Jones, the pass to MP. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That's some changes. Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for Powell. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Williams. And MP subbed in for Harden.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
We've got Hardaway. Luka Doncic out there with MP. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Kleba in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. On defense, Memphis. MP with it. He's picked up by Morant. Here's MP. And Adams sends it back.
Length and strength and intimidation. Steven Adams sends it back.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. 2 on the clock. Stolen. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Bane, no good. Mavericks leading by 6. The drive by MP. Out to Hardaway. On the pass to MP. Second shot opportunity. And it's Morant with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Knocks down the 3 ball.
A monumental bucket by Luke Kennard. How about the confidence to take and make?
MP inside. Guarded by Morant. MP, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant with it. Now defended by MP. And Adams kicks to Bane. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Bane's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
He lobs up the alley pass. On the wing, Bane. Guarded by Doncic. Hand contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Luke Kennard has a big-time reputation as a big-time shooter. Pressure, free throw here.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Dallas?
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
They've also made a concerted effort to put the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Here's MP. Second chance shot. The shot comes out. Morant with some nice D. Memphis has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 1.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're trailing by 1. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. Coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. See if they can follow those instructions, guys.
Thank you, David. Doncic looking it over. MP outside. Oh, good on the triple.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Here's Morant.
Oh. And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of rising to the occasion.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. On the wing, Doncic. From past the arc. Misses the 3. And an intentional foul right there.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
The confidence Morant has in himself is impressive. He brushes pressure off like it's nothing.
And so here's Memphis. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. On the wing, MP. Looking to end his cold spell. Missed. And so the Grizzlies take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know,
I'd be a good mascot?
Sorry, Phoenix. Nobody shines as bright as my boy MP.
Have a great game, man.